Call of Duty Black Ops 6. You can buy early access to the beta for $100 or the cheap version for $70. Yes, imagine paying real money for Call of Duty in current year. Apparently a lot of people do. They love their FPS slop. Well, let's look through the forums. Question mark legit with a new thread titled "The beta convinced me. I pre-ordered. This might become one of the best CoD of all time. Can't wait for the release. Clown. Hilarious." First reply by Hot Sauce says, "Welcome to the dark side." And then he links the $100 edition to him. Riggener 575 says, "I'll be getting the Vault edition. Loving this game." You know, I think of all the boards we visited so far, this one is going to be the most difficult to discern whether or not somebody's trolling. Just because it's way easier to convince me that somebody believes this unironically than a lot of the stuff we've seen so far in like Dustborn, Concord, Warhammer. This one's gonna be tough. 1x35 with a new thread titled "My name isn't allowed. When I try to play the Blop 6 beta, I get told my name isn't allowed and I have to change it. When I go to change it, I'm told that I don't have any name change tokens. I'm obviously not paying to play a beta. Anyone else run into this?" First reply, StarX3 says, "No." Mogul says, "Same problem right now." Ollie Fox 80 says, "I bet Ronnie Pickering gets this a lot." What? Okay. Somebody post a link to the name rules. Drop the Pete with a new thread writes, "Space Marine 2 is just a flat out better product. This beta proves the exact same problems with CoD are still here and the devs will never fix them. Same engine, same dying around corners, same getting kicked for AFK while operating a chopper gunner." Wait, what? Booted for being AFK with a chopper gunner? Oh god, I haven't played since Modern Warfare 2, and I mean the only real version of Modern Warfare 2, the one in 2009. So you get the chopper gunner, and you're sitting there playing on your iPad, and then you just get booted for being AFK. Holy shit. Get wrecked. You have to level up a gun to level 16 to even unlock headshots. Yes, headshots have been removed and locked behind a barrel. It's literally currently unknown if this is a bug or if headshots just straight up don't work. Thank God for Space Marine 2 because I almost forgot what a fair PvP experience feels like. Everyone uses the same gear, the same classes. You unlock cosmetics by playing. Seriously, F this trash product and go buy yourself something nice. Let CoD financially fail until it remembers how to not restart 6 times before being playable. And he earned a clown for that. Oh, apparently I was wrong. In order to unlock headshots, the hands must grow from the right places, not from the ass. Lieutenant Callhawk says, "Unlock headshots." No, I tested myself. Just slightly increases headshot damage. Oh, it's a headshot. Banana writes, "CoD will never fail." Well, I think this guy is objectively wrong about some things, but I don't know, even if he's only partially right, that's unfortunate, CoD bros. Taco Cat 7770, who owns Call of Duty, in a new thread titled "Opinion on BO6? I'm liking the beta so far. The movement feels better and some of the maps are pretty fun to play on. What do you guys think? 5 clowns, a hot take, and a heartwarming sticker." Baxy Nut writes, "Maps are trash brain rot. SBMM is once again stronger than we have ever seen in CoD. Game itself is fine, these things ruin it." Apothic writes, "Boring, uninspiring, and is a downgrade both graphically and mechanically from previous Black Ops." Necro says, "Gameplay and gunfight is okay, but SBMM and aim assist kills the game." Oh man, don't get me started on SBMM. Oh boy, we're gonna be here all night. Spooks starts a new thread titled "Banned Without Reason." "My little brother downloaded a program cheat engine and I did not know this. I entered the game and was permanently banned because the program is on the computer. I never used it. Is there a solution to recover the account?" You gotta be trolling. You have to be trolling. But this is what I was talking about. It's impossible to tell. He did get a clown for it though, so yeah, he's gotta be trolling. He has to be trolling. There's no way this is genuine. I'm gonna say troll on this one. Donald J. Drumpf says, "That's the reason. Stay banned, bozo." Ricky Dicky Doodah says, "I did not know this. Ha 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 ha." Lex says, "If this is real, good riddance." I don't think it is, but it's funny. Rub-a-dub Nub says, "OMG, the my little brother excuse, along with the cheat engine excuse, epic. Rise says, "Only cure is to put your brother up for adoption." Insomnia says, "Bro came with my little brother downloaded something in 2024. My bro, in order to get banned with cheat engine, you need to open it, start COD, select the current process in cheat engine, and enable speed hack, for example. Stay banned looser." Hey, at least everybody's having a laugh. This is a pretty funny thread. I don't think he's serious. This has got to be a troll. troll. It's too good to be legit. Sunda says his brother and then a whole bunch of Steam happies. Beeb says this happened to my husband as well. He has never cheated or hacked, nada. He has tried to appeal, nothing works. Bjorn writes, Limfao, sure you didn't know. I hope you never get your account back. R for reload with a new thread titled Omni Movement literally just means they have taken all the skill out of the movement. Not to mention it feels awful. All they have done, it removed any skill it takes to get good in movement and allowed everyone to do this weird harding system of being able to sprint, slide, or dive any direction. This isn't a good thing because in previous games you had to aim to where you wanted to slide and then move your camera back to where you wanted to aim. Now you can just slide in that direction, so sliding or diving no longer has a downside. Real L game. And he got 3 gestures for this post.
Nice. Your fruit killing skills are remarkable.
Not a lot of gestures be given out in the Call of Duty forums. Not really ripe farming grounds, but there is some to be had, just not a lot. Clownzone says, sounds like a skill issue to me. And he was gestured for it. This is pretty good. R for reload, replying to Clownzone says, yeah, you have one. That's why Omni Movement now exists, lol. Got him. All right, they go back and forth, an internet slap fight. Necromancer Bree interjects into the argument and says, you couldn't slide cancel because you sweaty little freaks keep spamming it to give yourself an advantage because you can't fight normally. I like this line right here. This one got me. Drunk Bear disagrees with me and says this is either some next level cope or some clown farming. Clownzone is happy to have somebody agreeing with him to join in the dog pile. Tjogurt writes, they added more movement to the game, so I have to be more accurate with my weapons. No skew, bad game uninstalled. Just leave/refund the game and go play Roblox. Savage Jogurt. That man had a family. Build the Wall writes, they might as well allow everyone to fly and go 100 miles an hour in any direction. That would be so much skill. What? You want a milsim or something? Maybe give everyone the ability to teleport randomly too. And laser eyes, because why not? It's not a milsim. Okay, this got really boring really quick. They're just bickering back and forth about the game's mechanics. Next, ERR Robin with a new thread titled Harding Cheater, and then about 50 exclamation points after it. The developer will not take action against hackers any more than in recent years because they are just too stupid and lazy. Harding developers, exclamation point, end quote, and then 5 more exclamation points. Prof Bonkars starts a new thread titled, is ban for beta only? Came back home to see a Steam alert that I had been permanently banned. Well, I verified the files religiously because it was the only way to get BO6 to load without network errors. I assume my ban is from toxicity. Not like I was using slurs or being offensive, just using profanity. Fact that they can permanently remove my access and permanently flag my profile because I use PG-13 language towards a teammate is kinda absurd, NGL. Oh man, I would kill to see the logs. I've always read threads like these and been, sucks to be you, so karma's a hearts, I guess. The message that pops up on screen says I'm banned from Black Ops 6 beta servers, so does that mean I still get to play at full launch, or my $109 was stripped from me before it actually released after a first offense potty word, lol. Prof Bonkers, not like this. Ippycac writes, you won't get permaban for profanity unless what you said was incredibly extreme. At present, most toxicity gets you shadowed, but as there are no shadow lobbies for the beta, it just removes you instead. Oh, that's not where I thought that was going. Dax Novu with a new thread titled, not enough microtransactions, BO6. I obviously bought the most expensive pack for Call of Duty BO6, the Vault version, but I was sad to see that there weren't any further stuff to buy in the shop in the game itself. Oh, this is good. This is really good. I get it. It's just a beta and they will add tons of them when the game releases, and I will buy all of them, but I'm already feeling like I have alcohol withdrawal. Looking forward for more microtransactions. He only got 1 jester for this. Just 1 lone jester. This is very good bait, Dax Novu. Well done. You deserve more. Bubbles swallows the bait. It's called being a consumer sheep. You want everything a company makes, even if it's bad, because you can't control your yourself in life, it's kind of like an alcoholic. Sadly, only cure is not being sheep. Thanks, Bubbles. Appreciate it, bud. Dax Nova with the OP replies to Bubbles and says, "You're telling me that when in your profile I can see an inventory sporting over 7,000 items. Money emoji, something, something, and then thumbs down." This is a good one. This is my favorite thread so far. Well done, Dax Nova. I hope you get more clowns for your efforts. CHK with a new thread titled "Aim Assist equals Aim Lock." It's crazy how unfair it is nowadays to fight against a constroller player. The lock is ridiculous. Just refounded. Good luck to the one staying. Mr. Tom Waffles first reply writes, "Womp womp." Build the wall. It's okay. Sometimes special kids need help in life. Sometimes it's in school, getting jobs, and sometimes it's in games. They can't help how they are. I Live Again writes, "It's okay. It's actually good and healthy for everyone. Like if you're bad at games, all you gotta do is plug controller in and let the aim magic do the job for you." Charlie G suggests get a better gaming chair. Ike starts a new thread titled "Permanently Banned." I got permanently banned from the BO6 beta without using cheats. I spent several off hours to uninstall anti-cheats, reinstalling the game and verifying game files just to open this awful game. First I play bad, and 7 hours in, I start to get the hang of it and start to frag, but nothing crazy. Ricochet then suddenly dick-eyed to kick me and perma-ban me. I was going to buy the full game, but I'm very glad that I did not do it. The one thing that is very frustrating about this is the perma-ban from the beta also gave my Steam account a game ban. My clean Steam account from the beginning with all of my games. Activision just can't get away with this? I guess I'm just a cheater now. That does suck though. If he's telling the truth, which somehow I doubt, that's unfortunate. Black Necros writes, "Sorry this happened to you, but Steam forums can't help you." Pikes writes, "Unfortunately not, just to get it out there because it should not be like this." You know, from reading these, I was originally going to be antagonistic towards this guy, but people are sympathetic. This got way too serious. Next thread. Soup with a new thread titled, "Why is like 75% of the players slip and sliding around like a bobsled team? What happened to the FPS genre? Most FPS are trash. I actually started to like this one. I haven't played in like 7 years, and then it's like clown skins and everyone is sliding all over the place. It's stupid. Gotta nerf the weird spammed sliding hearts." It's exactly how I feel watching footage of this game. Rosie writes, "FPS genre is evolving, simply backward, going the wrong way." Wazy writes, "Nothing happened to the FPS genre, it's just CoD. There is decent FPS on the market without this annoying mechanic." What do you mean, Wazy? It's only CoD. CoD's the only game I know. Night Night writes, "CoD has been this way for a while now. It's terrible and the console players love it apparently." Shinra Corp writes, "Call of Jumping." Ladies Man 2417 with a new thread titled, "Stop purchasing Call of Duty." He writes, in all caps, "Lean into a new era of gaming and leave CoD in the past. Stop holding on to this twisted version of what once was and look to better futures. Give your money to somebody else that does it better. Get this turd down the bowl. Wet plunger noises. End Call of Duty." Tell them, ladies man. Petrolhead says, "Agreed," and then a nice wall of text outlining his complaints. Seems Legit writes, "Call of Fortnite." J-Bro writes something funny that I'm not gonna read out loud. Reaper writes, "Last Call of Duty I brought was Call of Duty 2019 Modern Warfare Remastered, but I decided to buy Black Ops 6 cause I can, and he was gestured for that." Jibu with a new thread, he said, "Refunded for istophobic hearted community," and then a copy pasta we've seen before. My favorite line of this is, "Wake up, it's 2024, literally a fresh new year." And he got 3 clowns for this copy paste work. Andri writes, "Wait until they hear about Modern Warfare 2 lobbies." The Weasel with a copy paste post of his own was clowned for it, and a whole bunch of people not understanding the nature of this post. I guess these two guys did. They said, "Bad bait kid." Petrolhead writes, "Just someone looking for clown awards, ignore." Well, a couple people couldn't help themselves. Luca Dam with a new thread titled, "I heart hate SBMM." All caps, by the way, always have. "You're putting me in 100 to 120 ping lobbies after 30 to 40 ping lobbies lobbies? Why? Because I'm better than people close to me? So you gotta put me in tryhard lobbies because God forbid a man enjoy his Call of Duty time. What an L if they leave SBMM and casual game modes. What are ranked modes for? Headshot emoji. Leave SBMM out of unranked. We've been asking for that simple change for 5+ years. It isn't hard. Just do it. Local Psychotic writes, but the data suggests that people like SBMM/EOMM, apparently. Build the Wall writes, it's not SBMM. There is no SBM. It's EOMM 1000%. They know people hate it. They do it because it's based on addiction models, just like casinos. If you don't know what EOMM is, just look it up. And if you're one that plays this Call of Duty slop every year, you need to be real familiar with this concept because this is what they're doing to you. Activision does not care about your win-loss. They don't care about your experience. They just want to keep you playing for as long as possible. And they're going to try any way they possibly can to tailor your experience so that you will continue to play, because the longer you play, the more likely it is that you spend money in their in-game store. That's all they care about. Anything else, it's just an accident. So of course they paid shill outlets like Kotaku to publish articles that says people like the SBMM, guys. It's good for everyone. No, it's good for Activision because it makes them more money. Full stop. If it's good for somebody else, it's good by accident. But they don't care about that. It was never designed to do that. It was designed to make Activision more money, period. And if SBMM wasn't bad enough, there's now EOMM. Knowing about this, I'll never give Activision another penny. It's like not even a game anymore. Like if it's a game, it's a game of how to get money out of your wallet, and you as the player don't even know you're playing it. I just can't believe people buy this stuff every year. Rinsing of the Fall with a new thread titled Black Ops 6 price is a joke. I mean, $100 for the Vault Edition? It can't cost that much money just because of early access and a couple of skins, right? 2 clowns and a slow clap. Amazing, writes. Hopefully it'll include all future DLC like new multiplayer and zombie maps. Oh no. Because you know there was a board meeting where a bunch of people wearing suits sat in the room and they said, how much are we going to charge for this? And somebody said, why don't we list a special edition for $100? And somebody else was like, there's no way they're going to pay for that. And then the first person goes, oh yeah, they will. So nobody knows what you get for $100. It's just hoping and coping that it gets all the DLCs. It's like, well, I paid $100. I gotta get something, right? Oh man, I guess we all learn this lesson sooner or later. $100 is pretty cheap to learn this lesson, so hopefully Gamazing learned something from this. Gamazing might be out $100, but he does have a shiny new jester in his possession, so it's not all bad. Ransu writes, so play it on Game Pass, and he was clowned for that also. Mom and Dad writes, the bloat don't pay for itself. Well said, Mom and Dad. Armed Poop writes, did anyone expect anything else? The new normal price for games is $70 USD thanks to Sony and Ubisoft. There is no DLC for CoD, and there hasn't been since Modern Warfare 2019. There are truckloads of expensive cosmetics to buy, but maps and guns have been free since Modern Warfare 2019's release in every single CoD. This one will be no different. You pay once for entry and get access to everything besides cosmetics. Well, you can't know that, Armed Poop. I'm sorry, but you just can't know that this early on. Consural with a new thread titled, it's Modern Warfare 3 all over again. This is possibly the worst Call of Duty beta I've ever played. It takes ages to load into the game. You get crashes back to the main menu, disconnects. I haven't been able to play a full round yet. Activision, stop releasing one game each year. Just stop. The quality suffers. It's so blatant. Might I offer a rebuttal, sir? Activision should not stop releasing one Call of Duty game each year because people pay for it. Not only do they pay for it, they pay a premium for it for basically the same thing that they got last year. So Activision, instead of not releasing one game each year, why stop there? You should be releasing 2 Call of Duties. No, not even just 2. Why not 4 Call of Duties each year? 1 Call of Duty every 3 months. Charge $100 for it and milk these people dry. Why shouldn't Activision do that? People would pay it. It's all people won't pay for that. People pay $100 for access to an open beta. Don't tell me people wouldn't pay for it. Of course they would. And you might as well just milk them dry because they don't care about their money anyway. So that's why. Oh God, I'm getting toxic. I'm getting toxic now. We'll do one more. We'll do one more thread. So the last thread is by Blank Face. He writes, why are you sheep still buying this garbage? Go play some better game. I'd also like to note, this isn't conclusive because it might just be he has a launcher open or something, but he has Call of Duty. That's pretty funny. I hate my job, writes. Says the guy that's demonstrating he has literally nothing of more value to do with his life than come to a forum and talk about something he doesn't like. This says more about you than anything else. And he got 4 clowns for his trouble. Vicerium writes, name 3 games I could spend my time on. Concord, Dustborn, and Concord Remastered coming in 2028. Gemhunter07, who does not own CoD, says, wait, people are still buying the new CODs? LOL! How was this? This is what I was thinking coming here. It's like, I didn't know people still bought the new CODs, but apparently they do. $100, pay up. J-Bro writes, I bet you can't afford it, LeMayo, with a jester. Cook him, J-Bro. He's just a brokey. Man, the COD Defense Force is out in force. We gotta defend our yearly slop. Oh, Daddy Big Mad says, playing free beta. Okay, so it was a free beta apparently, but you had to pre-order it to get access. Maybe I'm the idiot then. It's too complicated and I just don't care enough to learn about the pricing model. As far as I'm concerned, it's $100. Pay up or take a hike. Daddy Big Mad writes, playing free beta. Thank God I didn't spend $70 on this garbage. The whole movement system and gameplay in this game is hearted garbage. Caters to nothing but controller players. Sad-hearted ass mother hearting kids today with no talent. In parentheses, controller players. Nice. Cook 'em, Daddy Big Mad. Bubbles is back, and he's dunking on Blankface, saying that he owns COD. Okay, so I think if you played the beta, you get the mouse icon. So if you have Call of Duty, it's like a launcher or something. So if you own the launcher, you get the mouse. Doesn't mean you actually paid the money. That's unfortunate. I was enjoying dunking on these people who were trash talking and have the mouse next to their name. Lord Psychotic writes, cause we're stupid and addicts. Lynn says, imagine being so down bad for COD, you can't possibly imagine any better games to play, with an Ashley face. Lynn Devil Posting writes, I'm not saying BO6 looks bad either. I'm just saying the people being like, well, what else should I play then? Need to take the blinders off for a second. If you just like COD, I do get it. I used to love it. Trip Fox writes, BO6 has already flopped. If no one of you had seen the pre-order numbers, it'll be a dead game. Baxy Nut writes, enjoy your SBMM Sweatfest LeMayo. Some of us enjoy playing real games. Call of Duty. We're gonna give Call of Duty the last word, then I'm gonna end the video. He writes, problem is, there are no better games for multiplayer. Well, there you have it. All right, well, hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm gonna end the video now. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.